is where we are going to tell you what's next.
First things first, channel update. This is season 2 of The Way Away. Last year was Europe. We spent 1 year traveling through Europe, and we did that with the money that we had in our savings, coupled along with helping people out with projects in exchange for free food and housing. It balanced out so that we spent an entire year in Europe traveling, living, and being tourists all at the same time on about 20,000 US dollars, which, you know, is a lot of money, but for a year living in Europe, it is really not that much. We don't have money in savings anymore. So now this is where the name really comes in, The Way Away. So season 2 is all about finding the way away. How do we find the way to get away and explore and travel as much as we possibly can while still finding a way to make money? So for me, that immediately looks like I'm gonna continue doing client work. That's the immediate income source, right? If I can continue helping people on their projects and their businesses, then I can make money. But long term, we'd like to have a business. But it's really hard to start a business while you're traveling the world. So that could be really interesting, and I think that's gonna be part of what this next year is about. We'll see how much of that gets into the vlog, we don't know. But we're gonna be working on business ideas and opportunities and things to help make us money, not just to travel the world, but to have a sort of stable lifestyle. Traveling is great and all, but I don't think it's fully sustainable unless you happen to be a millionaire and you love spending money. And some people do that, but I don't think that's a normal life in any sense of the word. So we're trying to find a way that we can be semi-normal, but still travel a lot.
For me, what that looks like is finding resorts or people that want to work with us in our videos and sharing it with you guys.
So to be clear, we genuinely don't think that YouTube or our ad revenue is going to be any sort of big moneymaker anytime soon.
Yeah.
In fact, we're planning on putting all of our ad revenue that we make, which is not a lot, but all of it into savings. The idea is at the end of this year, we'll have all of our ad revenue in savings, and then we are sort of normal-ish humans that now have a savings account and something starting towards a retirement, as it were. We're trying to figure stuff out, trying to find how this all balances.
With that said, we want to announce where we are headed next.
Bum-ba-dum.
In just under 2 weeks, we are heading to Mexico.
I promise we'll try to be a little more culturally sensitive when we actually get there, but for now, Mexico! So we're going to the area in Mexico near Puerto Vallarta, and we're gonna start out spending some time with friends for about 1 week, and they're gonna help us try and find a place to stay for around 1 month.
An apartment in Mexico.
So we're hoping to get someplace near Puerto Vallarta so it's really close to the beach and we can do beach life and get tans and show you guys all the touristy things in Mexico, and not just touristy, but historical things and fun things to do. I think it'll be really cool for the channel because Mexico is super close to the United States and it's pretty far from Europe. So I imagine that people from Europe would be interested in Mexico, and people from the US are probably very interested in Mexico because it's totally not the US.
We don't really speak Spanish, so it will be very interesting, as well as look forward to apartment
hunting
in Mexico, and just pricing and stuff. We'll give you guys that so you'll know. I'm super excited about it.
This is actually a lie. I don't speak Spanish, but Ashley speaks fluent Spanish.
No!
Go ahead, show them what you got.
Me llamo Ashley. Buenos dias.
¿Dónde están mis pantalones?
Yeah, that's all.
Pásame ese verso, por favor.
You're pretty good.
I have the sound right, but all I said was, where are my pants, and pass me the beer. So
yeah, we'll survive probably.
I think that's all you need to know, right? 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 5, 6.
So, all that aside, we are going to Mexico. We are going to try and discover Mexico. Why does Ashley get so excited about it, and how can I get so excited about it? Because Mexico isn't my first choice. I wanted to go to Europe, but we did that. And now Ashley's like, we're going to Mexico.
And Mexico is going to be a great launching point for anywhere else in Central and South America. And on the top of my list is the Galapagos. So hopefully being down there, we'll be able to make it our way over to the sea turtles.
You just want to go to the Galapagos Islands to see sea turtles?
Yeah. Also, one of my goals for this year is to get my diver's license, and Mexico will be a great place for that as well.
That's true.
Now that you know where our next adventures are taking us, we have a few ways where you can help us continue to travel. One of those ways is through Airbnb. We have used Airbnb throughout all of our travels. Asia, Europe, and now in Mexico we'll probably be using it. The link below, just click on it and you can sign up for Airbnb. It's completely free, you don't have to do anything. We don't get any money until you actually go on a trip, but as long as you sign up for it and in the future you may use it, it really helps us out.
We truly believe Airbnb is a great way to travel the world for relatively inexpensive. So it costs you nothing. You actually get $30 off the first trip that you do, and then we get a credit to use Airbnb. So it's not, we don't even get paid for it. It just helps us find cheaper housing while we're traveling.
It is a win-win for all of us.
I think so.
Also, the second way is we do have Patreon. I send postcards to all our Patreons that send $15 and above every single month. Handwritten by us. I'd love to have more Patreons to get postcards for because I really like finding postcards.
So if you enjoy the videos and you think it's worth helping us out to continue making the videos, just sign up for Patreon. You can do as little or as much as you want. We've had some people go way above and beyond, and we've had people who have helped us from the very beginning with as much as they can, and that means tons. It means so much. I hope that gives you a really quick glimpse of what this next year is gonna look like. We're starting to go south in the Americas, and it'd be really, really cool if we could continue to spend more time going through South and Central America. At some point, we will probably come back up to California for that job that I mentioned before. That could be another month. So it's all gonna be probably focused on the Americas for the immediate future, but there's gonna be some really cool stuff that I have never experienced, and Ashley has never?
No. Well, no, I've been to Costa Rica.
Okay, she's been to Costa Rica.
So give us a thumbs up if you're excited for our new adventures in Mexico, and also write something in the comments if you've ever been to and where we should go, or if you actually live in Central or South America. We'd love to know and maybe even hang out and meet you.
Yep, so start sending us recommendations of things to do in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and I hope we encourage you to get out there and travel today. We'll see you in the next video.
Ciao, or adios.